In this video, we're going to see why it is that when you can get it into its complete square form, you're able to extract the location of the vertex. So let me try and illustrate why that works. So extract the negative 3. So factor out the negative 3. That will then give you this x squared minus 2x, because negative 3 times minus 2x will give you positive 6x. And then this would be negative 3. So now complete the square and what's on the inside. I'm expecting you to know how to do this, so I'm just going to do it quickly. It will be half of this thing, square it, take away the rubbish, which will be this thing squared, 1 times 1 is 1, and then you carry this negative 3 down. And now single number, merge them together. That will give you negative 4. That will give you negative 4. Well, I'm expecting you to know how to do this. So now imagine this as being one block. So negative 3 times that one block would be negative 3 of that exact same block. And then negative 3 times negative 4, that would be positive 12. So once you get into this form, you're able to extract the location of the vertex. So let's try and understand what's going on here. If you look at y equals x squared, it will look like this. It will look like this. Let's look at this bit here. If you have y equals x minus 1 squared, it will move it to the right by 1. So now it's 1 here. Now let me just visualize this as a negative 1 and a times a 3. So now looking at this 3 here, remember if you stick a 2 in front of it, it would just make it steeper. If you put a 3 in front of it, it would just be even steeper. So this thing here changes, this number here changes the steepness. It doesn't change the location of the vertex. So really the vertex is you just moving across by 1. Well, anyway, you've got a negative here. So this thing here, you turn upside down. So it's just a steepness, it's just a steep quadratic, and it's upside down with that negative. So it looks like this. And then when you add 12, you move this thing up by 12. So from this complete the square form, you're able to tell that, oh, you moved it across by 1. So that means the x location is at 1. Is at 1 because you moved it across by 1. This is really irrelevant because it just changes the steepness of it. So this is really irrelevant. And then you add 12. So you move it up to 12 here. So this must be 12. My point is that once you get into this form, you're able to extract the location of the vertex. And you can see the reason why. You move it across by 1, you change the steepness, which is irrelevant to the location of the vertex, and then you add 12. So get it into its complete the square form. It's very useful.